for May. It's like late. It was like 4 or 5 o'clock. 5:04. Shit. I thought it was like 4. You spent a long time looking for your phone, looking for your keys, looking for you left your keys in the bike, in the little battery bike thing. That took you a while to find, and then did this thing come out? Disconnected. Oh, you gotta. Okay, that's in front of the camera. There you go. Good job, buddy. So you left your keys in the bike battery. The bike battery is the key holder. I would never do that if I went to like a grocery store, but like in the garage, I will leave the keys in the bike for some reason. It's in the battery though. Was it in the battery? Is it separate from the battery? The battery does not have the key thing. The key thing is part of the bike. The battery, so it was in the bike. The battery was being charged on the compressor. So that took you you're like, where the fuck are my keys? So you spent like 10 or 20 minutes looking for your keys. And then you spent like 10 or 20 minutes looking for your phone because you went and you unloaded your SD card on that other computer. And you're like, oh yeah, it's on my computer. But it took you like 10 or 20 minutes. And then, because you were going to do this at like 4, but it took you like an hour. And then you got the shits because yesterday you ate you had 2 boxes of chocolate muffins and crumb cake out of boxes, like box made. And you probably ate half to 2/3 of each of the product from those boxes. And then you got like really bad shits. And then your stomach was making noises. It was like, blah, 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 blah. So the moral of that story is don't eat a bunch of sugar and fat. Yeah, and then you had like the shits. Well, that's common sense, I guess. Oh, you had a joke you were gonna do? It was like Iran, China, and the United States, and and you probably there's some other countries in there. The concept is all countries are narcissists, built around narcissistic wounds or trauma bonds. So China, the trauma bond is, I don't know, Britain shoved heroin down their throat. The United States trauma bond is the British tried to contain America. Like America's terrified of being contained. You can't go past the Appalachians. They're like, fuck you. We'll do everything. You ain't gonna contain us. That taxation shit. Taxation is a form of control. America has like a trauma bond over that. Iran has a trauma bond over, I guess, the Shah and like the West tried to turn them into like an oil country. And then you probably throw Hitler in there. Hitler thought he had a trauma bond. The Versailles Treaty and shit. It's just a big trauma bond. So national identity is nothing more than a trauma bond. Nice. Oh, you were obsessed with this yesterday or the day before. It was like the whole Legos and plushies. I mean, you never got it to make a picture for you. I want a plushie Hitler, a plushie Stalin. I mean, you never got around to do that. The Legos from Iran, and so it was like, oh yeah, they can't have free speech. If there's ever another war, like a real war, they can't have free speech. They just can't have free speech like that, right? You can't have the Nazis broadcasting propaganda during the middle of World War II, right in the middle of the United States. I mean, Iran isn't even a near peer. It's like a near peer. Interesting. So like a near peer is Russia, or China is a peer. Russia is a near peer. Iran is just like 80 million people. I don't know, like moderate industry, whatever. When the United States fought Russia, their concept is containment. It was Keynesian containment, right? Is it Keynesian? I don't remember the guy's name. I want to say Keynesian, but it's not that guy. I think it's another guy. So the way a person fights is the way they're terrified. Like Americans are terrified of being contained, so they contained Russia during the Cold War. That's an interesting idea. How a person fights is the thing they're most terrified of. That's a good idea. I don't know if it holds up. I'd have to go look into that one. You had some joke about like American dolts. It was like once these people figure out that like 80% of these people, they're all like, hey, you'd be a millionaire if there weren't like black people and Mexicans and Jews. And once these people find out that even without the Mexicans or the blacks or the Jews, they're still not going to be millionaires. They're just dolts. That's the comedy of the... once Americans realize most of them are schmucks. Yeah, that's... I don't know if that's funny, but... American society will fall apart when these people realize that they're never going to be big shots. It's you're doing like Fight Club, aren't you? I mean, like... Once these people realize most of them are schmucks, you're just doing Fight Club. You're doing like, you know, they're gonna realize, yeah, it's not that original. Once those Iranians realize that if the West doesn't exist, most of them are dolts and idiots. When most of those Chinese people find out that most of them are dolts and idiots, that connects to so all the countries end up being. I have no clue. Populism doesn't work like that, does it? Yeah, you had this other. You're going to do an aphorism, right? It was the aphorism was. I forgot what the aphorism was. It was like. What was the aphorism? It was. Something about like. Everybody's a fucking victim these days. And then. Something about everybody's innocent. I don't remember what the aphorism was. It was something like that. That's a terrible aphorism. It was like really witty. At the time, it was like pretty smart. I thought it sounded really smart. Now I can't remember how it went, but it was like, everybody's a victim these days. Probably work on that one. Oh, yeah, you were gonna do like Lego Osama bin Laden, plushie. Yeah, I mean that's offensive. That's not cool. Hey, you watch that SNL thing? You don't know, this isn't a joke. They made the Hegseth guy like he's just like a jerk, but he drinks and he's like a jerky jock. It's kind of funny. It's actually kind of funny because I'm against it. I was just like, that's a cool character actually. Because he was just like, someone would ask him a question and he's like, you're a fucking loser. That was kind of funny actually. Not for the reason it's supposed to be funny, but it was just like a. Kash Patel is... Yeah, but Kash Patel is like... They had Denise Ansari as Kash Patel. Denise Ansari is like really skinny. And I think Kash Patel is at least medium build. That's kind of unfair. I'd be angry if someone like used Denise Ansari as my cliche or my... dark side. I mean, to be fair, there are some pretty bad rumors about that Indian guy, but still. I'm being made fun of by this little fucking guy? Seriously? That's my impression of the Indian guy who's head of the FBI. You're letting that little fucking dweeb, little thin... Yeah, I don't know. I'm not even gonna play the game. I'd be pretty pissed if he, whatever. Next. Hey, you've been biking too much. Yeah, that electric bike ruined me. I'm spoiled now. Did you even look at the time and the temperature when you were going by that sign? I didn't. Shit, forgot to. There's one down here. Pants, t-shirt, hoodie, boots, socks, no shorts. Right now I feel good, but if it gets hot, I'm gonna regret the pants probably. And if I get shits again, I'm gonna regret this too. Don't eat. That crumb cake was really good. The chocolate muffin's not as good. The crumb cake, pretty fucking good though. What brand was it? Like Krusty's or something, or some? Yeah, it's really good because it's got like crusty cinnamon sugar shit in it, and then it's like a cinnamon pan of brownies, but with like it's like a cinnamon bread with crust of. Yeah, it was pretty good. Chocolate muffins weren't bad. It's just the other one was better. That's my review of buy one get one free boxes of crusty stuff, breakfast muffins and breakfast bread. Oh, that dream you had? You had like a really weird dream where like you were hanging out with some people and they're like, we're gonna go get a couple ounces of weed, and then so like here's the thought I had after it, because I forgot to mention this in the dream. It was like there's one guy in the group. He was a little more muscly. He was probably like the muscle of the group, of the white. It was like these white people. They're kind of like white trashers. I don't want to say that, but like he was like wearing a tank top and he had kind of like muscles. And he was like, "Hey, I'm not going with you." And he went somewhere else. He was the guy with a shotgun. So like always keep your eyes on the top 10%. Don't take your eyes off the people who, he was going to do an analogy to like he had this other joke. It wasn't really a joke. It's more of a reality. During World War II, you have the German infantry, and then you have the 10% of mechanized and tank. The mechanized and tank do the encirclements, and then the infantry just sit there. He's being excessively exaggerative. That's not exactly how it works, but so like the infantry would just hold shit, and then the mechanized and tank would do the encirclement. So keep your eyes on the 10%. Avoid the 90% are idiots. They just sit there and, I mean, that's not legitimately true, but it's, keep your eyes on the 10%. They're the ones who do the moving and shaking. Because he was the guy with the shotgun who like blew up everybody's head right in front of you. He came out of like a vent. I thought they were just buying some like weed ounces. They fucking robbed. They killed like 3 or 4 or 5 people there. It was like, they were doing a drug robbery. Yeah, because beforehand he went somewhere else, like, so he was like the big shot of the. The other ones were followers. And then the dream just became weird. It turned into a hotel. It was like a warehouse deal. But they said they were buying ounces of weed. They don't like frisk people when you buy ounces of weed, right? Yeah, I don't know. The whole thing is a dream. It didn't make any sense. And then Sylvester Stallone and Brock Lesnar. I don't even know what the fuck this shit's about. Yeah, that's how dreams work. There's like a hotel, and there's like there's almost like free gifts in the hotel, and so like there's this huge robbery, a bunch of people die, and then I'm in a hotel, like sleeping like I'm in a hotel, or like it becomes after the event, everything becomes normalized. That's normally how ours. Any other insights? What was the aphorism? It was like, oh shit, what was it? So like everyone's innocent, everyone's a victim, everyone's innocent. I don't know, it was something stupid. I don't remember exactly what it was. It's not very good. I thought it was more witty. I thought it had a bite to it. There's no bite in that. Gotta remember what the bite was to the aphorism. Oh yeah, another joke. It was like you were comparing Donald Trump to like Tony Soprano. Everybody roots for him, even though he's kind of like the bad guy. Yeah, that was. I think people have said that before, but it's What was the premise of this then? Oh, there's like these. He's like he had this joke about Donald Trump where it's like you can say anything you want about Donald Trump, but he's a character. Like he's a character. He's not like he's a character. And then like you had this joke like people were tired of like bureaucracy and like faceless suits, and then now you got a character in there, and then people are gonna be like, you know, the whole thing about The Sopranos was there's like season-long arcs. I miss the days when TV was episodic and you could just sort of zone in and out and not even watch it. One episode was the same as the next. They just sort of changed the characters a little bit. Nowadays you have to follow the fucking plot, you know. And then so like the whole joke is what they're like. Americans wanted The Sopranos on the news, and then eventually they're gonna be like, I'm tired of this shit. Let's go back to that episodic bullshit of like, at the end of every episode, it repeat. You know, it just turns back to the. That'd be kind of. Is that funny? I don't know if it's funny. I don't think they're gonna go back to that, but they could. I woke up this morning, got myself a gun. My mommy always said, I'd be the chosen one. You're one in a million, you gotta burn to shine. It's a good song. Alabama 6? What a weird name for a band. 12, 13, it's 6. I think it's Alabama 6. And then you got that tasteless joke. Well, you did this one a long time ago. I don't think you did it as an individual joke ever. I mean, you could do it, but it's not. It's kind of, it's a risque joke. It's a Donald Trump joke about like, in Russia, there was this terrible terrorist event where like 100 people got offed. And if that happened in America, it was like, that's what got you into the whole Donald Trump as character thing. Yeah, because it was like, he's a character, he's going to do it his own way, right? So like, there's this terrible event in Russia, and they pull these people out. They were like these Muslims, they did this terrible thing. The one guy's got a baseball-sized bruise on his eye. The other guy has his ear half coming off. There's supposedly a video of them like electrocuting one of the guy's balls. So if that happened in America, this is what makes it dangerous. If that happens, something like that, they're gonna be like, "Did he have something?" No, it's a Donald Trump joke. It's not a terrorism joke. It's a joke about what he would do, and what he would do is, so he's got these, they beat the shit out of him, right? And then he pulls them in front of the crowd, the news spectators, and I was gonna, does Stallone fit in this? Stallone's like old now, but for his age, he probably looks good, but he still looks like shit because he's old. So he has like a briefcase, and he walks up to the president, and he opens the briefcase. They've got these fucking saps who did the whatever the fuck they did. Oh, like a concert or something, or whatever the fuck. And he opens the briefcase, and Trump pulls out a 44, like a Dirty Harry, right? It's a movie prop, and then, yeah, so that was, and then he pulls out the Judge Dredd mask. Yeah, it would be really, 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 really tacky. But it would be very character-esque. Also, it would align with your current meme of Hollywood and politics have now aligned. Judge Dredd, 44 Magnum, on live TV. Fill in the blank. Very funny. Where'd all this anti-Trump come from? I don't know if it's anti-Trump. I don't even know. I didn't watch the news yesterday. Did you watch it today? I don't think you watched it. I played Solaris for like 8 hours. 8 hours. I played one game, and I was like going slow, and I'd pause the game, and I'd be like micromanaging shit, because it was the first time I played. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. And I fucked up. And then I got angry. I was like, I made so many mistakes. I didn't even know how to build fucking starship building things until like 5 or 6 hours in. Or no, that was this morning. That was when you quit. You quit as soon as you found out you didn't know how to build starship bases, and you could have been doing it a lot earlier. Because I had one. I mean, you had gone through like 2 or 3 technologies. You had not been building ships the way you should have been able to build ships. That's what your thesis is, right? I was building outposts, but outposts turn into shipbuilders. I didn't find out how to do that till like, I don't know, like 4 technologies in. I mean, that's a lot of time. Those technologies take a long time. So I was behind on shipbuilding. And then the next game I played pure science and export. I built 4 scout ships, and I put them on auto explore. And then they were just going around exploring. And I rushed through the one where you get like, what do you build? You get those things where it's like you get a point, a society trait or something, and then you got like it's not Xeris, it's I mean, you could have done a better one, but it was it has a Cholula over the universe, so it's like universe expander. I mean, you should have done that as like one of them Zerg ones, because you were technically doing a bunch of science, but whatever. You had given all your people, like, all the scientists were like, we can explore really fast, and you had the exploration one where you explore 25% faster and shit. And then you had given them all traits for exploration. You had like 4 of them. And then there weren't a lot of planets in that build. It was harder to find planets. But then again, I left the game at like normal to faster a lot of the time, because I was like just speed running it almost. I was like, fuck this shit. That's not that interesting. No, it was the second game you played. It was the exploration game where you learned how to build the ships, and then you stopped playing because you're like, oh, that's how you build ships. Because I thought it was like a technology or something I had to learn, and I just never got it. And I was like, oh, okay. I fucked that build up too. And I had a ton of resources, but I was always running out of this one resource. It was like really annoying. Your first game, you made a lot of alloy factories, and then the second one, you didn't make as many, and you were running out of raw materials. I don't even know, man. That's odd. You need more mining. I don't know. It's a good question. you sold 10,000 electricity or 10,000 food or something, you had like an excess of shit. What do you use food for in that game? I don't even know. So you're just like selling shit because you're like, I got too much of it. I'm getting near the limit. I was just selling it because I had it. I didn't even know. What do you even build with food in that? Settlement ships? That's the only thing that I know that uses food. And there aren't that many planets in the game. Unless you turn the planet limit up or something. And then to build planets you need like a star, the little star protector thingy, like an outpost. And that costs fucking galactic points, which are the hardest thing to get. Because you can't really build anything to get galactic points. So that was, you could turn the number of planets up on the thing. I think you're gonna get the shit. Stomach's hurting again. Nice. So if they ever have like a World War III, they're gonna have to like turn the whole internet into like the Great Wall or something, because they can't let people just make Iranian Lego videos and it'll be like plushy Hitler, plushy Mao, plushy Mussolini, all like, they look so cute. How am I supposed to like, you know? Walking by Faith Lawn Care. What the fuck? So we got like faith-based lawn care. You're fucking with me, right? Yep, that's what America's turning into. I told you it's going to be religious businesses and it's going to be Hollywood businesses. Everything's going to get fucking confusing. It's going to get really fucking confusing. It's a jihad lawn care. It is Rabbi lawn care. It's not really capitalism anymore, I guess. So. I only let Christians do my lawn, okay? I mean, to be fair, do you really want jihadists doing your lawn? Probably not. It doesn't really affect their business model. It's mostly Mexicans, so like they can hire Mexicans to do that. It works for them. When I get my lawn done, I want the person to smile at me and pretend we're part of a community. I don't know. Any other, these sunglasses are getting your head sweaty. What else? Any other fun ideas? Solaris. Yeah, I didn't have, I was like, there was this like, I'm playing it on like 2 out of 5 or 6 on difficulty. It's supposed to, I didn't put it on the lowest, but I put it on the second lowest. And there was this thing of ships and it was like 1,000 ship power. And I was like, I don't even think I have 1,000 ship power. Like it's like military force or something and ships. All I have is corvettes or something, man. I gotta get some better ships. And this was like, this was a creep. It was like a creep thing, right? It might have been one of those ancient gateways or something. I don't know. They're supposed to have added some sort of ancient gateway, like a flood-esque robot force or something. Maybe it was that or something. I don't know. 1,000 seems pretty big. But I don't know. I've never even been able to build anything but corvettes. I can't even get the fucking planetary defenses. I can go into the shipbuilder and find the planetary defenses, but I can't get them built. I didn't really try that hard, so I don't really know. Maybe because they're supposed to, like, planetary defenses are supposed to be like cheaper than ships, more bang for the buck. For defense, but you can't. You know, it's like an infantry thing, right? It's not a Panzer, but it's the infantry, I guess. I don't know. If you say so. Because the one thing I heard was like find choke points and then hold the choke point, and you don't have to take everything behind the choke point. You can just hold the choke point, and that's not a bad plan because then you don't have to. I mean, that's common sense. Everyone knows that one. It runs on Star Wars logic where there's like hyperspace lanes. I don't know if that's how. If they're faster than light, there really aren't highways, but whatever. Whatever the kids are saying these days, I mean, it's a game. I mean, it's like, You want to take this hoodie off? I'm hot. Should have used a bike. You should have brought your bike and done this the easy way. So now you're stuck. Wherever you are is where you have to walk back from. If you get the shits, you could have made it back, in 30 minutes, but now you'll have to wait. I mean, now you're like 45 minutes away. Or 30. So Solera. It's not as fun as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of generic on the planet level. And then it's... everything becomes boring. I mean, you can't even beat the game on like second to easy level and you're calling it boring. It's boring. I can't even beat it on the second to hardest. It's boring. I'm bored. I want to be like the Borg or like the Zerg and just go around nom 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 nom. I bet they eat a lot of food, and they're the ones that eat all the food, probably the Zerg, because they don't have the metals as much, maybe. There's like nom 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 nom. Because there's this one thing that gives you 20% more extra food for all your planets. I was like, I wish I was an alien who lived off food and nothing more, and I didn't eat all these alloys and metals and shit, and then I'd just be like nom 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 nom, and I go around eating the galaxy up because all my planets would be making tons of food. That's that kind of stupid. Like locusts? Like a locust species. I'm the normal humans, and they just do everything okay. I mean, technically, you've never even fought an alien fleet, because like you reached their borders, you've done a bunch of talkie in some of them games, but you never had to, they never took any of your planets or anything. It just got like they look cooler than me. That was the thing. They look cooler. I didn't have that many shit. I only had like 20 or 30 Corvettes. I didn't even have enough Corvettes, I guess. I should have had like 50 or 100. And then I look cool and I can, take over. There was a big storm, and it was like, the storm was good for certain people and it's bad for other people. And it looked really cool. Like it made the galaxy look cool. And then I remember hearing you're not supposed to investigate the anomalies till later. So I was leaving all the anomalies up, and then I was like, hey, there's like 5 or 6 anomalies. Or 10, and I was like, maybe I should have been investigating these earlier. I don't know. And then I always lose a science ship. It'll be like, hey, you lost the science ship. There's an asteroid, you have to blow it up, or you have to have some random technology I don't have with a beam and a special scientist. And then they'll take the beam and the scientist and they'll get something out of it or something. I want a Dyson sphere. That's the reason I'm playing this fucking game. I just want a fucking goddamn Dyson sphere. Doing all this fucking bullshit to try and get a Dyson sphere. Think you can get a Dyson sphere without like cheating and finding out how to do it? Would it be better to do it yourself, or you probably just cheat and look up how to build a Dyson sphere real easy? There's supposed to be a way you can find one already and then you repair it or something. That sounds fucking cool as shit. I just want to repair the fucking Dyson Sphere and get like 1,000 free energy a second. Literally the only reason I'm playing this game is it's got a Dyson Sphere in it. I think that's about the only reason. Once I realized that I was never going to get a Dyson Sphere in the real world, I was like, fuck this place. This place sucks. That's not very funny. Any other genius jokes? Would you want to be that house that, like, it's part of the park? Would you want to live there? Because I mean, like, you'd have like people always near your house. Like, there's like, how many people go through a park a day? Like 500, 1,000? I don't know. That's a good question. But they got like a good view of the lawn and stuff. You did put this the right way. Is the rubber band in front of the mirror? It's to the right of it. Good job. It's not a mirror, it's a lens. Or a 4-camera thingy. There's a moon. Is it the 3rd or 4th or something? It's a Monday morning. The 3rd or 4th of May, 2026. Yeah, you told the robot you put one in there, and it thought it was like 2024 because you were trying to guess the date and you didn't say the year. I don't know I know the year, I just don't know the date. It thought it was like a video from like 2 or 3 years ago. It was not. I didn't start this till like 2025, and that was with audio. I didn't do the video till 2024. You did like an audio one, but you didn't do like 2025. What year is it now? 2026? 2026 is the year right now, I think. They all kind of run together. They just keep adding they act like they're all special and shit, but they just keep adding a number to the last year, and they act like they're fucking special. You know, it's like fucking ridiculous. It's like I'm supposed to keep up with a fucking number. Fuck you. I figured it's something. Oh, yeah, this joke. It wasn't really a joke. It was actually a reality. It was It came from the after the thesis of the guy in the tank top being the shotgun guy in your dream. It was like to do any form of work, you have to distract people because if they know what's going on, you can't do it, right? So he was like, "No, I'm not going with you. I'm going to do something else." And then he was using me as a distraction for the robbery of the drug thing, I guess. So the whole point is it's like magicians. He was like thinking of magicians. Whatever the magician tells you to look at, don't look at it. Anything being done is being done in hidden. Oh, so your thesis was like that dumbass like graffiti guy, whatever his name is. Who's that dumbass graffiti guy who's anonymous? That's the way you gotta do it if you're gonna be an artist. You gotta be like, you can't be like a artist. Art should be like a magician. Like a magician. Because the second, You're talking about, who are you talking about? The graffiti guy. Who's the graffiti guy? Banksy. Is it Banksy? Yeah, because the second you become like, oh, there's Banksy. You can't be Banksy if everyone knows who Banksy is. So you gotta create like an anonymous. Yeah, anonymousness. The only way to really do art would be anonymously. Because then everyone's gonna be like, oh, he's the artist. Because the whole point of art was to be the. Once they start drowning you in. I need an artist's help. Because your real goal is to find reality, not. Because once you become something, you can't read reality once you become something, because then, it's. Well, that's true. Everyone talks about how artists are all like assholes. Well, it's because once people know you're an artist, you're like, I'm trying to figure out what your reality is, and then everyone starts like dumping their emotional shit on you. That's probably true. That's probably why they're all assholes. So. My life, you're talking about like 80s hair rock bands. My life is meaningless. Give my life meaning, hair band from the 80s. No wonder they're a bunch of fucking assholes. Save me, Warren. Save me, whatever the 80s hair bands. I don't know what they are. George Clooney, tell me the answer to everything. No wonder he's an asshole. No wonder they're all fucking assholes. Bunch of fucking retards asking him to like save them and shit. Come on. Stop watching movies? That'd be the good one. I'd be like, hey, you want me to save you? Stop watching movies and TVs and shit. That'd be very catch-22, because like, you became rich off making movies and TVs. Stop watching movies and TVs. If you want me to save you, that'd be my advice to you. It's George Clooney's real advice to. Very nice. The other joke was like, isn't Donald Trump like a product of NBC? Like, doesn't he like owe he's so disloyal, not dishonest. He's disloyal. He should be like loyal to NBC. He has no loyalty. They made him, like, shouldn't you have some? You're trying to play the conservative joke about like loyalty and stuff. Yeah, there's no loyalty to NBC. I mean, the whole thing's it's like the George Washington is having no filial piety towards the King of England. It's very no respect for the king, man. You should have respect for the king. This country was founded on a trauma bond over the Appalachians being like a wall and like containment and taxes. It's all a bunch of fucking trauma bonds or something. So how does Iran fight? I don't know. How does Iran fight? How does China fight? How does Russia fight? That tells you who they are, I guess? I don't fucking know, man. I was zoned out. I was kind of zoned out there. The only way you know somebody is how they fight. That's interesting. Containment as a form of that's a very terrifying concept. It's like containment. It's like a prison cell. America has a lot of prisons. I mean, it's not really meant to be against or for containment. I'm just saying containment as a very stifling sounding. I feel stifled all of a sudden, like ugh. What is that thing? What is that, emergency? What do you do emergency for? A sign? Electricity red sign thing? There's the guy who's a pressure washer and wears a suit. He's going to go out of business. I think it's going to be the Christian pressure washers or Islamic ones or the communist pressure washers. Be kind of. I don't like Catholic lawnmowers. I like the Protestant ones. Maybe diversification of lawn care based on your secular desires or something. It's kind of. That'd be kind of funny. Are you tired of eating at Zaxby's? Secular? Is it secular? I don't know. I mean, maybe. You want to eat at like a Protestant or a Catholic or a Sunni or a Shia chicken place? Fuck yeah. I want a Jewish chicken place. That'll be fun. Can't wait. Hey, there's some liquor. You want to get some, what is this? Club 400. It's Club, is that cheap or good? It's blended whiskey. It's Club 400. I'm going to guess cheap, but I don't know. Does Club 400 sound like top shelf, bottom shelf, or it sounds bottom shelf, but I could be wrong. Club 400. Any other jokes? I hope I don't have to take a shit. That crumb cake was good. Some more crumb cake. I might go get some more of this box. It's a crumb cake. It was like $1.50. You have to add some oil in there. There's probably like $1 of other products in there. Some oil. Was there eggs? I don't know. There might have been some eggs. I don't remember. What do eggs cost? I don't know. They went up. Are they like 24 cents each? It used to be cheap, like 10 cents. I don't know. I never really paid that. I thought it was like $1. It used to be like $1.50 for a 12 pack or something, right? Now it's like $2 or something. I don't eat that many eggs. I don't really know. I should go back to eating eggs. I go through like food patterns where I'll eat like a lot of the same food over and over and over. Like right now it's pizza. But I've done eggs before. Like I would do egg sandwiches. I'd eat egg sandwiches like 10 times a week because you eat like 2 or 3 or 4 eggs. You put the egg and you flip it. The key to cooking an egg is to do it very low to medium, like not low, but like just a little bit above low, and you cook it. It's like a slowly cooked egg is a beautiful. And then you put some cheese you toast it and you put cheese on the bread. Like sharp cheddar on toast, microwave the toast with the cheese on it for like 10 seconds, and then you put the egg on top. Oh, that's like some good shit. I'm gonna start eating that again. That sounds good. want to get some eggs. What time is it? 5:55. You could go to Walmart down by the other Walmart and you get eggs. And you just buy a big thing of eggs and some toast. And then you can make a bunch of egg sandwiches. And that'd be like under $5. That'd be pretty good. Yeah, I don't know if I want to eat. I was getting rabbit shits, like little rabbit balls from the pizza. You gonna change foods on me, boy? Am I start eating egg sandwiches? Like a bunch of egg sandwiches? I'll give you like egg farts, like the sulfur farts. What else? Any other jokes? It's a coffee place. There's a balloon, an orange balloon. Oh yeah, that idea, like every hour you're on the internet, you need to like decompress for like more than 1 hour. That was that's if you're watching. It depends on what you're looking at on the internet. That's any other Legos. It's funny. Oh, your joke. Did you do this one last night or yesterday? It's like I think Trump needs to step in, and that Lego company needs to fucking tidy up this fucking shit. I blame it on the Lego company. Oh, that's pretty funny. It's like, how dare you let propaganda be made with like Lego AI bullshit. I've said this before. I think I said this before. Like, there's too many voices in the air now. Like, the internet makes it so everybody gets to run their fucking mouth now. Yeah, there's way too many voices on the internet. It's like, I have to give a shit about like Protestant and Catholic and Sunni and Shia fucking lawn services. Ah, fuck it. I can't just get my lawn cut. I don't want to have to fucking pay attention to the Sunni Shia lawn cutting business and the fucking, you know, all the different fucking little subcategories of lawn cutting. God fucking damn, it's exhausting just thinking about it. Can't I just have like a guy with a tuxedo do it or something? Very funny. A guy in a tuxedo mowing lawns? A guy in a yarmulke? You're just gonna go through the different cliches of... Interesting. What's the best thing you built in Solaris? I was trying to build like this exhibit thing because like you could exhibit all these little cool things you found, and I had like a half price thing on it or something for some reason. I was like, I'm gonna build it. I don't know if I built it or not. I think that was one of the games I stopped playing. I tried playing 3 games. I played 2 games for a while, and then the third one I was like, oh whatever, I don't need to play that anyways. Because it gives you like discounts. Certain things give you discounts on it and shit. It's not the same tech tree every game. It's kind of annoying. I don't know. the tech tree it's randomized almost. This is one game I was getting like 25% cheaper Corvettes. I was like, that's fucking cool. That sounds like a cool technology to have. I get 25% cheaper Corvettes. Yeah, I like Corvettes. I mean, that's all I ever had. I never had a battleship. I needed a battleship or something. And then this other game, I got like I could get carriers, but I never finished that one. So they're supposed to be really cool, carriers or something. Or the battleships, or the big old dice, or the big old ships that can blow up. There's like a Death Star, but everybody gets all pissy if you use it. So like, you don't want to use the Death Star. They go all like, boo! You can't blow up a planet. Boo! Now you can shield a planet, which I thought was going to be like a fucking Death Star thing too, where they shield the Death Star. But nah, when you shield a planet, you're basically containing it. Like a containment? Yeah, it's like, and you can't unshield it either. But the robot told me that you can supposedly get an event that'll unshield it, but it's very randomized. That's where you have to get like so it's like 1 in 1,000 probably, or 1 in. So it's basically like a Death Star, but it's not like you don't blow the planet up, you just shield it. You magically shield it. Shield it. Or contain it or something. And then, at least with the Death Star, you get like, it's honest, you know, it's just like blow them the fuck up, you know? But you don't take as big of a hit. When you contain something, you don't get to take as big of a hit as blowing it up. That's interesting. You still take a hit, but not, I don't know, I'm gonna guess like 1/10 of the hit. Maybe a quarter, I don't know. I never got it, I just read that. Very interesting. Stupid jokes. I don't know, it's something. Isn't that what Epstein was reading? He was like, how to please people. He was reading these books about like how to please people. Yeah, that's what the modern society is going to be. It's going to be a bunch of like people pleasers. Epstein knew this. Epstein was a smart man. That lawn care guy, he was like, the last people here, I think they were fucking Protestants, I like Catholic. Or he was like, the last people here were mowing my lawn, I think they were Catholics, Protestants, I don't know, something that he didn't like. He's like, yeah, well, I'll change the name of my company so that you'll stay doing business with me, because I'm mowing lawns. So here's the problem. The customer is being very unprofessional these days. They're asking things out of the, like, I want a chicken sandwich, but I want it made by Sunnis. It's a very unprofessional. It's not the corporation's fault. It's the people's fault for being unprofessional in their desires with their corporations. I don't like eating chicken sandwiches that were made by Sunni hands. I only want it like Shia chicken sandwiches or Jewish chicken sandwich. Yeah, that's a good joke. That's kind of stupid. It's turning into like the I don't know. It doesn't even matter. Fuck it. Let me get some eggs. Make some egg and cheese toast. That'd be pretty good. Sharp cheddar. You gonna put any more Stellaris, or are you done with it already? I don't know, maybe. I'll probably play it. I kind of want to play Ashes of the Singularity now. Because I want to build one of them big battleships and like blow up another battleship with the big old battleships and Ashes of the Singularity. That's fun. Is there like... If you can get to the choke point in Ashes of the Singularity, you can be like... You just put a bunch of battleships and fucking artillery, and you're like, and they have to go through this fucking choke point. It's pretty funny. Yeah, but you cheat. You turn off air shit, right? Yeah, I'm a cheater. Because that would change the game probably a lot. Because your back line becomes very open if you have to build AA everywhere. He just goes around building fabricators and mass energy shit in the background. If there's bombers, they just go bomb the fucking shit out of that shit. You'd never be able to build your big battleships. He has like 300, 400, 500 Quanta thingies. You can't have those with bombers going around bombing them, you know? Da 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 da. That's one of my favorite tactics is containment. It's where it's like a very cold shoulder. Containment is my favorite tactic. It's like cold shoulders and You're not a person. If you displease me, I treat you as a non-person. I learned it from America. It's like containment, you know. Which they learned from the British. Yeah, the whole thing's a big fucking circle. It's a big old fucking circle. La dee dee da doo dee da doo dee da. Any more? Maybe some eggs and then some toast. You have any toast? You have any bread? You don't have toast. You have bread. You can turn it into toast. You're just spewing The Sopranos with your dream shit. Yeah, but they're like real dreams. It's actually, they are like mostly real. I think they're all real dreams. I hope so. I mean, I could be lying. I mean, you could be lying. I don't know. That's. Oh, I started fabricating dreams. That would be kind of cool. I'm gonna have to do that one. Can you give me some dream ideas that sound? It's always forget, and I always forget half the shit. It's like The guy, he left, and then he came back in. That was the important part of the dream, because he was like, no, I'm not going with y'all to get the ounce of weed. And he's the guy who comes in with a fucking shotgun and fucking blowing everybody off. So you gotta pay attention to the 10%, like I said, the Panzers and the mechanized. And then the normies, you can just ignore them. They're just infantry. They follow the fucking 10%. They don't even give a shit. They're emotional dead weight. They can hold ground. They can't do anything but hold ground. Which goes completely against your Stug philosophy, which you were ranting about earlier. Yeah, no, it's like I jump around. I'm not very consistent on this shit. Maybe it is about King Tigers and IS-2s. Never underestimate how much the normies love King Tigers and big pieces of artillery like Dora and shit. It's the only reason they'll entrench. You gotta, if you're gonna trick the people into entrenching, you gotta like build Doras and King Tigers, shit that'll get there like, you know. We're gonna win this. We got a Dora. We got King Tigers. You try doing like an American propaganda poster with like shock and awe, because there's like you already talked about this. I've heard the JDAMs and the 3 versions of JDAMs now. Like the old JDAM, I don't know what the range of an old JDAM was, like a mile. The new JDAM, which I don't know who came up with it first. Russia made it famous because they've used like thousands of them, I think. And then there's the new JDAM, which is like you have to drag it up in the air, and then it has a little jet engine on it, so it's like a mini cruise missile now. So that's is that interesting? I don't know if it's very interesting. It's just how because the JDAM was really cool. Because in the old days, yeah, you told this story before. It's like in the old days, they would do bombing runs on a bridge, and they'd do like hundreds of bombs. They'd miss the bridge every time, and then the JDAM made it so it took like 2 bombs to destroy a bridge, 1 to 2, and then now you got like flying JDAMs that go like 10 or 20 miles, and now you got like rocket-assisted JDAMs that like go 100 or 200. What about cruise missile? That's a cruise. Yeah, well, it's cheaper than a cruise missile. I don't understand the math on that one, but whatever. Sounds like the United States was getting ripped off on cruise missiles. Yeah, it sort of sounds like that, doesn't it? You mean the whole time you could just take a JDAM and put like a mini rocket engine on it, and it costs like $200K, and it does the same thing as $1 million? Yeah, it's kind of stupid sounding. Can I make this? How am I gonna do this? You could have gone already. You probably should have gone already. You still go? That little Lego guy got it. Yeah, it's not. Plushies, Legos. Plushies are the little, like, Beanie Babies. Whatever next. Fucking air. You meal like this? Huh? Huh? La dee da dee da doo dee da dee da doo. Bunch of bags of dirt. What a burger patty melt. Trust the little guys. United Building Support. Trust the little guys. I guess you can trust them. I don't know. They're a lumber company. Are you tired of buying lumber from tall people? Come on down to short people lumber. And then there's like medium people lumber. Those are like medium height people. And then like tall people lumber. The market is diversifying in ways I can't understand. So to be good at capitalism these days, you're gonna have to be like multi-faced. Like, hey, this is a Jewish guy. I'll pretend to be Jewish. And then when it's like a Muslim, you pretend to be a Muslim. Yes, I like the Muslims, just like you, mister. Would you buy my fucking lumber? If there's a short guy, you gotta like pretend to be short. If there's like a tall person, you gotta like stand on your toes. It's very depressing. It's a depressing world. I'm telling you, it's not the corporations that are at fault. It's you fucking pieces of shit who won't buy. You're only gonna buy lumber from like a short person. What a bunch of shitty people. What a bunch of shit stains. God, these people are fucking shit. I don't blame the corporations anymore. I used to hate the corporations, then I realized it was a fucking retarded fucking people. That's the problem. I only like to go to banks with like medium tall people or short people because that's the joke. As a black person, I only go to black banks. As a Mexican, I only go to Mexican banks. I guess that's what it is. Hmm. 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 That's actually insightful. Yeah, that is kind of insightful, isn't it? Yep. Oh man. Oh man. Mm-hmm. Hmm. 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 Any more ideas? Hmm. 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 So it's like so like the best actors are the best business people, right? Is that your? I mean, yes, because you got to be like, hey, everybody, there's a black person. Pretend there's a black bank. If you want to get all the, pretend it's a Mexican bank. You got to put like little Mexican thingies up and insert all business. Mm-hmm. Hmm. As a lazy person, I can handle like doing banking shit, but I gotta like pretend to like, I gotta pretend to be like a black banker or a Mexican banker or a, like a Puerto Rican banker or you gotta pretend that whatever, if you want to get, that's how it's the people's fault, Yep, it's the people's fault. The corporations have been multicultural for a long time. It's interesting. Hmm. It's the same thing. They're still building the same thing. I thought they changed the. Time to build some sort of blue thing with a screwdriver. Inspector Gadget. Inspector Gadget. Go, Gadget, go. These Wawa's, they're still closed. House of Waffles, Waffles Houses. Conan the Barbarian. It's a crush your enemies. So the line is that there's that one Prager. He was like, you're supposed to fake happiness. I will be happy when I can crush my enemies, especially people who tell me to fake being happy. It's an interesting one. That's It also doesn't go against. Yeah, the whole thing's bullshit. It's gonna be like the liberal form of like bureaucratic evil. It's just gonna be reversed into a new form of evil where it'll be like a new form of lying will come about. Yes, the new lies will be interesting. As a teller at a bank, you'll have to like wear blackface if a black person comes in. As soon as they leave, you have to like wipe it off. But it's a show of respect. It's not meant to be, it's meant to be like, yes, we're a black bank. Yes, that's very. The customer is always a fucking retard. It's my opinion, but whatever. I have nothing but disdain for the customer. Because people just want to see, it's similar to your thesis of whatever decision you were born into the world. Like if you're like a whatever you are, you want to see like that be successful because it's like, yes, there's a person driving a white van. I drive a white van. I like it when I see people who drive white vans be successful because like it makes me, it self-assures me about my When I go to a bank, I like to see, a short person or a black person as a teller. They're behind the desk, like putting blackface on or like huddling down, pretending to be shorter. Yeah, it'd be kind of funny. That's how it's gonna work. You will never understand my contempt I have for humans. So it's so sad. Just the literal worst. They basically want you to mirror them back to them, I guess is what they want. Seems dishonest. It seems like a lying, but whatever. With narcissism, you look in the mirror. With them, they want to look into you and see themselves. That's, I guess it's a form of narcissism. It's not exactly the same, but it's kind of the same. There's a blue stripe on a white sports car. I like it when people with blue stripes on white sports cars do well. I don't like them red sports cars with the blue stripe there. That's not mine. That's not mine. Really? La-di-da-di-dee-da-dee-da-doo. Do-dee-da-dee-dee-da-doo. Actually, that's really good. I'm gonna get those fucking eggs and I'm gonna put them on the fucking toast with the fucking sharp cheddar. That's some tight sounding shit right there. Maybe some pepper and a little bit of salt on it. It's gonna be some fucking tight shit. I should have wore that like orange long sleeve shirt with it's not as heavy as this one. This one's like a hoodie. Should have done the yellow or the orange. What do you think the percentage of cars now are electric? Like 10 or 20%? If they keep that oil shit up, it'll be like 20 or 30, I bet. 40, 30? Did you look up the Strait of Hormuz again? I don't think you did. Yeah, you just gotta find them choke points, man. In not ashes of the singularity. They're important there, and then you gotta find them in fucking whatever that space game I was playing was. I forgot the name. I don't even know how warfare works in that game. That's I never even fought a ship. Did I? I've lost some scout ships. I never did fleet on fleet shit. I lost the scientists, and they're like level 3 or 4 because they've been exploring for like hundreds of, 20, 30 years. Probably like 10, 20 years. They were out there for a while. They went bye-bye. And I thought you could kind of build they really need to make a way to get more of that cultural, the influence that allows you to build the starports. That shit's hard to get. Otherwise I'd just be building starports everywhere. They really limit that, kinda. I feel kind of encased. I don't feel as big as I want to be in that game. I should be expanding all the time, but you can't really. It's you run out of that purple shit or whatever. And the games I'm playing, I'll fucking colonize a desert planet because there just aren't enough planets to colonize. I'll be like, hey, it's a desert planet, I'll take it. It's not the best planet, but whatever. You want I don't know, do you ever do the ocean one? Oh, you mean like the ones where they make the clones or something? I don't know. Like you can supposedly there's some ocean planets. I don't know. They're supposed to, I never colonized one. Can I make clones? You can probably make clones on them or something. Who has the most purple generation? Who do you think has the most generation of purple shit? That's a good question. Just expand like a motherfucker. That game probably just steals like all sci-fi memes. Like there's Borg. I bet you think they have like they just steal everything probably. Yeah, there's probably cloning vats. They probably have cloning vats in there somewhere. I don't know how that works. There's probably people who play that game for like 10,000 hours or something, and they get like really good. I played for like 10 hours or 6 hours or 8 hours. I don't know. I sent some scout ships out. And the one lady died. Or was a dude, I don't remember. And then I kept losing this to an asteroid. This asteroid would always, and it was like, you have so many days, blah, blah, blah. I have enough, if you have enough spaceships, you can take it out. And I can never get enough spaceships. So I didn't know how to build space docks. But now that I know how to build space docks, I can probably build enough corvettes to destroy the asteroid. And then I was looking at the ship designer, and there's all these things you can build. Like, I was just building generic corvettes, but you're supposed to be able to like flak ones and other shit. I was like, I don't know what any of that shit means. So I'm hoping just building corvettes will work, but it probably won't. And then eventually you get torpedoes, and torpedoes are like supposed to be. They look like they have good numbers, but I don't really know. And there's this one group of people, they live 80 years longer. So like you'll get like he's like a Jabba the Hutt character or something probably, because he lives to be like 180 probably. And then you could have them getting like level 10 with a bunch of like stats as your big old fleet admirals and shit. Because they live a long time and they look like squid, or I'm assuming they're like the Jabba the Hutts. I don't know. I didn't really. It said plus 80 years to life. Our empire has a leader who's 140. He has 2 attributes, plus 20%, plus 20%, and he's level 7. And he's got like, and then he dies, and he was like level 7, and the empire goes to shit because like. He had like a bunch of positive modifiers and shit. Yeah, that's probably how it works. I don't know. Each level you can get like another 5 or 10% commerce or something. But when he died, maybe I don't know how the leadership thing in that game works. I'm an American. No one can contain me. Yep, that's a good one. That's a good pro-American sort of odd. It's kind of narcissistic. Like you can't engulf me. You can't contain me. Very. You're mixing metaphors, but very well at least. At least you're doing it interestingly. As an American, I am terrified of engulfment. That's. And then the British tried to, fucking contain the colonists. Yeah, that's kind of funny. Trying to contain Iran, right? Isn't that? It's a big fucking circle jerk. I'm hungry. What did you eat? You ate muffins and you had like some Meliella? Was you like 2 or 3, 4 muffins at like 2? You woke up at like 3, right? 2 or 3? And then you ate some muffins. You ate the last of the muffins. It was like 3 or 4, maybe 3, 2. Yeah, I'm hungry. Fuck, I'm fucking goddamn hungry. You could get on your bike and go like take pictures of the lumber place and the fucking little sign that it's like Christian lawnmowers, and they could like make a bunch of exaggerated like Sunni lawnmowers, Shia lawnmowers. Big dick lumber company, small dick lumber company. Short people lumber company, tall people lumber. It's very stupid. You're very stupid. That's where the left got all their fucking multicultural. They were just copying the right. The right does that shit all the time. They'd be like, do anything for the business. I pretended to be black around a black person to try and get their business. I pretended to be a Mexican around a Mexican person. I was like, yeah, I understand Mexican culture. Yo, Cato Taco Bell. And they're like, that has nothing to do with lumber. I was like, yo, Cato Taco Bell. They did not accept my business. They were like, no, get the fuck. And the boss was all angry, because like, I wouldn't wear a sombrero while trying to sell a fucking hamburger or something to a Mexican guy or something. I was like, don't you want to go to the taco shop? It's a hamburger joint, buddy. He didn't buy the hamburger, and then the boss got mad at me. I was like, shit. I was just trying to make it feel comfortable. You know, get the fuck out of here. Go get a taco. Really? You're being sarcastic. I hope. I mean, have you ever worked at a hamburger place? No. So technically, it should be pretty obvious that was an exaggeration of that. Mm-hmm. I refuse to shop at businesses that personalize their. So, like, it's not that, like, you know, they can serve you the hamburger. Like, what sort of hamburger do you want? And they can be like fast and efficient. You know, because that's what I would want. But I don't want to go to a hamburger place that like pretends they're serving me a taco, or, you know. Yeah, it's you're just as bad as the fucking short lumber company, or the tall lumber company, or the fat. Are you tired of shopping at lumber places where all the people are skinny? We only hire fat people at Fat People Lumber Company. Mm-hmm. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Hmm. How much do you think eggs are? $1 each. Eggs. You want some stamina? You want a rhino dick? The Ultimate Energy Enhancement 100K Special Edition Platinum. The Ultimate Energy, it's a special edition. You want to put it in your pocket? Beware counterfeits. It's got max stamina, all energy max. It's got a rhino. it had nothing to do with dicks. You're just assuming it has to do with dicks because you saw the other one. There's one that was about like it's supposed to be like superpower. It could just be energy. It could just be like meth or something. They just put like meth in it. That'd be kind of cool. You think it has like Viagra in it? I don't know. I don't know what's in it. I didn't really give a shit. I need to learn to like do like a fake sensor, like that sensor noise for like cursing. Slow. S 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 5 O's. Slow smoked real barbecue. Hurry in. Slow smoked. It's cooked real slow at an Arby's. Maybe it is. I don't know. Maybe I don't know how they. I would assume they buy it all pre-cooked, but I don't know. Maybe I could take some brisket right now. Some brisket would be good. You want some brisket? Yeah. Brisket. Yep. Yum. Not really. What do you want? Barbecue potato. Barbecue potato would be good. Some butter and sour cream and cheese, or some egg. Egg on a sandwich. Some cheese. I mean, to be fair, remember when you were in like the 3rd or 4th grade and you just made fun of that history book with that one kid? That was actually fun. Yeah, that was surprising. You just did like page 73 and they would be like, blah, blah, blah. That was, Is that really all you're doing now? You're just doing that with like street signs? Like, it is sort of what you're doing. As a person who has no fucking clue what I'm looking at, you can just pretend you're trying to figure out what's going on and like, what the fuck is this? And then you just do it like, it's not that hard. You just take what the fuck these people do and then you go, what the fuck does that mean? It's not really that hard. It's like, you just take them literally. Like, like, really? So like what? This is a McDonald's only for like anorexic people? Anorexic people only McDonald's, and you're just gonna do. Shut up! You already did that one, I think. Here's a Burger King for people who like to. I don't know, something. Here's a something. I need to find a way to like make my eye pupils like completely white. That way people couldn't tell what I'm looking at. That'd work really well to my advantage. Or pure black. That'd be kind of hot. Like a pure black eyeball. Sunglasses? I mean, is there like a mini sunglass that could go over the eye, like a goggles for sunglasses? My eye, it's a Rorschach joke, but my eyes. It's not my mask or my face. It's my eyes. They rip it off, right? Yep, that's how it works. My eyes. But it's pretty alien looking if a person had just like pure black eyes. I can't tell what you're looking at. That's very alien. I don't like it. Almost ran it. Almost got hit by the. Whatever, you weren't paying attention. The tuxedo one's kind of it's a little too imagine the upkeep like a hamburger place. You have to wear a tuxedo while cooking you get like grease on it and shit. You do have your wallet on you, right? Double check. Oh, there it is. You want to like reread Wise Blood and do like a review of it? Like you want to do it respectfully or disrespectfully? I don't really know. I don't think I like it that well. I think I read it a long time ago, like 10 or 20 years ago. I don't know if I like it. I still love a movie. Anything else? I want to do, I want to take a shit. I want to get some eggs, eat some eggs. Get some sharp cheddar. Put some pepper on there, a little bit of pepper. Did you ever do the pepper? You didn't do it exactly the way you initially were going to do it. You did it like, you changed it. Like you You end up changing the lyrics. You should have just stuck with the original idea of like pepper was gold. So then you changed the lyrics to it, and then it became stupid. The more profound idea was like good enough. Pepper. Whatever. Next. You want to take this fucking hoodie off? I'm scared of a fart. I'm gonna shit myself. Oh, okay. With some Pinnacle whipped. Pinnacle whipped.